Google hasn't translated this because I didn't know how to do. I'm Ryan, and I'm joined by Martin. Nice,
Good
come
one.
here.
You did so well until it came to
Laissez
I'm.
Courrier. There we go, Martin. Laissez Courrier. We've got to say that a few times.
No, I'm good. I'm no.
No,
I'm gonna
Laissez
stick
Courrier
English.
is let's go racing.
Sure. Well, maybe we'll say that at the Five Lights, if I can remember it.
And
But yes, we're here at Monaco.
I've been told something. I'm going to tell you this on Facebook real quick.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, yes. Hello and welcome to Monaco. It is a night race, as we like to do in ATA. Make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, I should probably put my phone on silent now I think about it, but that's fine.
That's all I've been told.
Yes. Yes. I mean, we could give that information away if you've been told.
What, sorry?
Fuck it, I'm going to give this information away because you have been told.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay,
You're not allowed to tell
But
people
yes.
that are watching the stream there's going to be mixed conditions in the race. You're just not allowed to.
Okay, we're not going to tell them that. Just kind of did, but yeah. Fucking people are in the chat already. Deathaco sums up Monaco perfectly. Yes, it does. How you guys didn't stay, Matt? From Matt Reds 2001. I had to read that twice for a second then. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Bit of a sore throat for me, so if you hear me go a bit funny, ignore that. But I'm not sure the races are doing so good because we are here at Deathaco or Deathaco. What one did you call it again? Deathaco. That's
Deathaco.
I've already forgot.
I was going to call it Death Valley, but then I thought it sounded too American, so I called it Deathaco.
I like it. I do like it.
Yeah.
But how many drivers we got? We have 18 drivers.
18
This is a
drivers.
good
I'm actually
turnout for
really
Monaco.
happy with that turnout, you know. Like, I wasn't expecting this many people. We're only too short of a full lobby.
Yeah, considering it's Monaco, I was expecting to have very little people. However, as it
Franti
is
with
Monaco...
an early lap of a 1:13.
No, Franti. Sorry. I'm so used to Mike being 88. Yeah, Frantique sets the first lap of a 1:13.3. You will see quicker than that.
Probably. He has said though quite openly in the F1 chat he's not liking this track. So potentially another winner. Another winner.
Yes, potentially another winner. I'm going to make two predictions of good chance winners here.
Oh, okay.
Master Krog and Russell Shack. They both said they like this track. They're good at it. Master Krog showed a good showing last season, so...
You know, I'm going to do the same as you. I'm going to throw two people in there that I think could win it. One, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to say Krog. Ben would just be too obvious to say. I can't say Ben. PF1 racer for those in the live stream. But I'm actually going to say... I'm going to say Krog and Elite Ryan.
Interesting. Saying one of my drivers, I appreciate that. But Lukey just sets the newest fastest lap of a 1:13 dead.
Yeah,
then,
he's a GP2 driver currently reserving tonight. I'm aware that Craig is as well.
But look what Krog just did. A whole second nearly a whole second quicker. That's impressive there. A 1:12 dead.
Just saying, I think Bossman's killed his car already.
Well, he is retired, so yeah, let's go have a look. I'm going to look at this. This could be terminal damage. No. There's no terminal damage in the incident. And
Is he just wanting to start at the back?
There is that possibility. This could be a practice for him for tomorrow, so it could be a little bit cheeky, but it could be what he's planning here.
Look at that lap from Michael. Michael's right in the thick of it in a minute.
Michael is getting up there indeed. So is Eagle. So this is good so far. It's not too spread. I know we're only in Q1.
Can I point out House is in fourth on supers?
Ah, that's a good point. I haven't put tyres on. Should probably do that. Best. I'm gonna put telemetry on that day. Yeah. Right. Yes. So yeah, supers in on into fourth. That's a good attempt there, and he may go to do a second. There we go. There's the second lap, and he improves.
Jeez. Credit House, man. I thought he would be on an in lap. That's why I wasn't paying attention to him. But credit, man.
Yes. So, preempting for the viewers here, as you know from our streams, we like to come up with new corner names. Now, we haven't completely come up with these corner names so far, so
No.
I think we should find someone who's at the start of the lap. And
Okay,
come up with
Raw
some
Sauce.
as we're
Raw
going.
Sauce is near the start. He's about to start his first lap.
Ah, yes, he is.
But we'll wait for him to come round the death last corner.
I like Death Last Corner, yes.
Right.
So this is what I'm going
and
to
this is where
bus
we come up
straight.
to crash into turn 1.
Yes, I'm going to call the start finish straight, bus straight. It does say bus along the floor.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. But then up here, you've got the Crash Casino with the Crash Hotel.
Crash Casino, yes. Yes, Crash Casino.
Is that the Crash Hotel there? Yeah, I think that is. And then this is
Yeah,
the
that's Crash
Crash
Hotel.
right hairpin. And then you've got the Crash left hairpin.
Basically, from what I'm gathering here, is everything's going to be Crash.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Then the Crash double right-hander.
I don't know, I would like to call that the
And
Crash,
then,
the
actually,
Crash Rolex course.
the Tunnel of Death. This is the Tunnel of Death in the rain.
Ah, yes, Tunnel of Death in the Rain. Yes, indeed, that is true.
Right, and this is the, oh shit, I forgot my brakes, chicane.
Yes.
This is
this
the,
is what I
oh
like to
shit,
call the,
not,
shit, I should
not
use
quite a
more
flat
brakes.
left-hander.
Yeah, like the, oh shit, I should use more brakes than that.
Is that the crashing pool?
no
I think
chicane.
that's the crashing pool, coming up to Crash
Crashing
Cars.
pool. Crash Cars, yes.
And then the crashing last corner.
No, it was Death Last Corner. Come on, get it right.
Oh, Death last corner. But with that,
I don't know who you are,
he does go into first
but we
with
do love
1:11.4. Jeez.
Oh, interesting. The track will be getting rubbered in at this point, so to be fair, you might see times coming quicker.
So you
At
have
this
got
point, though,
IGN
I
on.
want to say. You do. Yes.
What you
I've
want to
already
say?
forgot all the corners' name. I don't remember what I was going to say. I'm not going to lie to you.
The Tunnel of Death.
Yes, this is Ajin kind of from Tunnel of Death to the oh shit, I forgot my brakes. Well, double, whatever you want to call them.
Chicane. It is called a chicane, I
I forgot my
believe, so.
brakes.
Then
Yeah,
they're not quite so flat
interesting one.
left-hander.
Through what did we call this bit? I
Crash
totally
pool.
forgot. Crash pool, yes.
And then Crash Cars.
Crash Cars going into Death final corner. He does get sideways there, but he does get the DRS open. And he goes across the line. He's 13. 1:13.8 there.
I'm trying to think what the
I
cut-off
think
might
he
be
can
at this
do
early
another
point. I
one.
think as long as you can get into the 13s, I think you'll be safe. Maybe
I'm
a mid
thinking-
to high 13.
I was about to say, I
13,
think maybe a mid 13. There are people here I know that can improve. You've got Bootel, Purple Fairy, BF1 Racer. I definitely think Craig can improve. He's been away from the game for a bit, but I definitely think he can improve from that.
Well, I just want to say though,
As I
massive
say,
credit
that
to all the
the
drivers
F1
for turning
racing
up, because I know what people are like in Monaco, they just don't turn up at all. So credit to those in F1 who have turned up.
Yes, you get extra brownie points for turning up. Not that they mean anything.
Yeah, it's just a pat on the back. Not gonna lie, I'm sat here eating Rolos.
Where's my Rolo?
I'll save you my last Rolo, Martin, just for you.
Ah, thank you. Must appreciate it. According to Matt Red's 2001, we have too many places with crash in the first couple of in the first couple. I'm supposed that's meant to be the first couple of corners, and then he says rename the first couple. I mean, what are you going to rename them? You just crash. This is just called Deathaco for a reason, you know.
Well, you got the Crash Turn 1, you got the Crash Casino, the Crash Hotel. That's Sector 1. There's really only 3 corners. There isn't much more to Sector 1.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, there is that left-right hander that you just take flat out, which people just tend to try and go side-by-side through there. And die. That's what we can call it. The side-by-side crashing chicane thing.
Side by side crashing chicane thing.
Well, the side-by-side crashing flat chicane thing. There we go.
sure. I'd like to point out that I have just noticed that the F1 racer retired on track, so that's going to be a BF1 racer, as we are clamping down on that. So we may point that out, not necessarily for the viewers. That's because Part-Time's not doing the commentating, oh Lewis. Part-Time's having a break.
Wait, what did he say?
Why he sounds different.
Is he referring to you as Dom?
Yes. I'm now the Scotsman.
Yeah, the Scotsman's having a week off, and next week, just saying in advance, I'm not going to be here. It'll be the Scotsman and HLG next week, I believe. Not sure about after that, but for next week, at least, I think I did say I didn't want to do Canada, so.
Yeah, I think it is me and Part-Time next week.
If I end up doing it, then, well, it'd be a little surprise in the pan, really, won't it? Let's be honest. Why am I just watching someone who's in the pit lane? Why am I not focusing on who's on track? I'm too busy fucking around.
I was doing the same thing for a minute then, I'm not going to lie.
Man, I just got a message
I'm
from
trying
Michael.
to have a look here. You have a message from Michael, do you?
BF1 racer explained why he retired. No penalty, don't worry.
No, I want to know why he retired then.
I'll ask him
we
about
said
it.
no penalty. We did say no retiring on track, even if there's no real good reason. Even if you run out of fuel, you can make it back round. Your car goes. So.
To be fair, the rule is for it now is the only way you're allowed to retire on track is if you've literally crashed out.
If you've literally crashed, which you didn't.
Especially around Monaco as well.
So
you know,
who's
the
him
track
then?
where there isn't a lot of room. So if you retire on track here, you're going to be in the way of someone if you don't retire in the right place.
Yeah, there is a possibility you will be in the way of someone. What do you mean by so who's him then, oh Lewis? Do you mean who's replacing Part-Time? It's your who is normally meant to commentate but has taken a couple of weeks break commentator.
This is HLG, our X7 man, otherwise known as Martine, because his name is Martin, spelled with a Y, like a retard. So it's Martine.
No, it's not like a retard.
It is like a retard. Who spells Martin with a Y apart from you?
People who want to be different. By the way, I have just noticed I'm an Eagle has set the fastest time now.
I did notice, but was too busy talking.
Yeah.
Just saying, Elite Ryan is really struggling. I'm watching him on his on an outlap, I think. It might be even a flying lap, but he is struggling.
Owner says, I'm Eagle. Which Eagle? I'm confused at which Eagle. Are you Desert Eagle? I'm an Eagle. I'm going to shoot Desert Eagle because I'm an Eagle is racing.
Wait, who said that Eagle? What? I'm confused about what you're saying right now.
I'm reading the chat and someone named O. Lewis says, I'm Eagle. Because I didn't know who he was. I don't know.
Probably Desert Eagle.
I would imagine so.
Because if I'm an Eagle is message him while he's on this, then he's a bit of a lunatic. But if it is I'm an Eagle,
yeah, just a little
just say, mate, you're a lunatic.
You are very much a lunatic. We have, who do we have out? We have Elite Ryan currently going round. I'm not sure if he's on a flying lap.
He is, he's on max fuel, so.
Okay, well, in that case, he is on a flying lap.
I just realised I had it in a really shitty view. Like I was literally on the TV pod the entire fucking nearly whole lap. It's so boring to watch when it's like that. I'm not gonna lie. So I do apologise. I'm not fully with it just yet. I'm too busy thinking about Forza.
Here we go. So Elite Ryan's about to cross the start-finish line and goes into 14th. It's enough, but I don't know. He's very much on the border there.
To be fair, there's only.
He can only be.
You can only be beat by 2 people, so.
He might be okay.
It depends on if IGN and Grace come out.
Back out and about to start his next lap.
Elite Ryan's going out again.
He does. He gets on another lap. Does look like he's doing another lap. Actually, you're not wrong.
Well, he's got 3.8 laps of fuel left, and he's on max fuel. So. I suppose
surprised at how much fuel some of these people have on board, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a glitch or what, because I'm watching Elite Ryan at the minute, and it says he's got 3.6 laps of... Oh, now 3.4. It's jumping up and down like an absolute motherfucker. Unless it
Mine
just
does
updates every few
as well now.
seconds.
But
Like,
he hits
doesn't
the
live
wall.
stream it to us. It just updates us every now and again. But he's come round again. This was a bit of a tidier lap in my opinion. But would he go any quicker? Yes, he does. He's up into 10th. Which puts
Oh, that should be enough to
Eyes
keep
the
him
best
safe.
then. iGen in danger still. But I think Eyes might have to improve a little bit as he looks like he's about to come round to start a lap. Coming around Crash Kaz. Let's see if he can improve on what he's done. Keep himself a little bit more safe, even though I don't want him to because Lukey's in danger otherwise. I don't want Lukey to be in danger, not being biased at all, promise. Might be worth keeping an eye on Glaze, by the way, HRG, because Glaze is also out on a fresh set of ultras, I think. So he's looking to get out of the top, out of the bottom 16.
Yeah, he's looking to make the positions up so that he's up the danger zone.
Just saying though, by the look of it, Eyes has 7.1 laps of fuel. Oh, what?
That's a lot of fuel.
He's only got enough time to do this one lap and maybe another one after. I see, he should have enough for this one and one more, but that'll be it.
Yeah, that's intriguing how much fuel he's running on board. I think sometimes I used to do it, to be fair, where you forget to check how much fuel you've got, and then you get out on track and you go, oh, I have too much fuel, and then you think to yourself, I'll change that, and then you go back to the garage, and you forget to change it.
In fact, I did a similar thing in career
lot.
mode. I loaded a setup from Spa, I think it was, and I was going round a shorter track than Spa, which doesn't take much. And I had like 12 laps of fuel in the car, and I was like, I'm not doing 12 laps in quali, I'm not gonna lie.
No, I don't. You can't quite go by how many laps it says, because when you're on max, it does use more than a lap's worth.
By the way,
per lap.
Eyes has cooled down his lap now, so Eyes has stopped pushing.
Yes,
iGen is
so
now looking
Eyes-
to get out
He
of the drop zone.
he is still up though, so that's he's in 11th, so I think Eyes is fine.
Eyes will be fine. The only
The
people
ones
that I
to
think
what?
that will get knocked out now, I think Craig is in a lot of danger at this point. Craig he's not even on track.
In a fair
so-
bit of danger.
I mean, it depends. It wasn't a bad lap by Craig, but there are other people around him that seem to be doing a little bit better. But IGN
Yeah, I was gonna
goes
say that
through.
IGN's taking some
Craig's in massive danger. All that needs to happen now is Lukey to set a lap. And Lukey is coming around on the finals, well, on the start finish straight, and he moves Craig down.
And he does it.
Your bottom three has been confirmed because nothing else can be done. So we have lost Bossman, who didn't set a lap, Purple Fairy, who might struggle to get in the 120% limit thing, whatever it is, I don't know, because apparently you get a penalty for that now, apparently, in this game now. Stupid, but whatever. And Craig is gone. Unfortunate to see Craig go, as he's one of my Mercedes drivers for the week, but not a lot you can do.
Yeah, interestingly enough, it was both your Mercedes drivers in danger.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm happy to see Lukey doing well though, because Lukey seems to have quite a bit of fight in him. Craig doesn't have the fight in him that he used to have because of FIFA taking over and whatever, but we don't need to go into that. But Lukey has shown a lot of fight. Like, he might not be strong around Monaco, but he is the sort of driver that won't give up. Like, Lukey is one of them drivers to look up to.
Yes, indeed, that is very true.
Of course it's true, mate. Why would I lie? I always tell the truth, man. Who do you think I am,
Yeah,
man?
alright then, if you say so. If you say so, good sir.
I do say so, whatever. I'm not speaking. Just saying though, a second separating the top 10 in Q1. I mean, that's not too bad.
Yeah, hopefully it stays this close throughout the rest of qualifying.
Well, one thing I would
It
like
make
to
it hard for
point
the drivers,
out-
but interesting for us.
Look how far behind Fantique is from second. Third and second. That's quite a big gap.
That's a big gap, but as we did say like earlier, Frantic did say he's not the biggest fan of Monaco, so we could see a surprise.
You know, I've got a thing for the chat for you. This could be something for you to keep an eye on, Martin. In the chat, put in who you think will be in the top three. Just mention one driver that you think might be in the top,
Top three qualifying or in the end of the race?
qualifying. just one driver to get pole. Well, not to get pole, but to get in the top 3. I would say to get pole, but it's Monaco. So I'm going to allow the people in the comments to have one vote on a driver to get in the top 3, so they have a 1 in 3 chance of getting it. Does that make sense?
I'm going to stick with my first person of Krog.
I mean, I said Krog and I can't remember who the other one was now.
Yeah, but if you have to pick one,
Elite Ryan.
You also picked Elite Ryan. If you had to pick one.
If I had to pick one, I'd probably say Krog.
Yeah, so we're both on the same wavelength. You have O. Luis or Evil saying Michael. That's an interesting shout.
Michael for pole. Funny enough, the last time Michael got pole, he lagged out before the race even started. So, will Karma come back and strike Michael for that, maybe?
Matt Reds 2001 says, I'm going with Lukey.
Lukey's a GP2 driver
pole, I'll
now.
be surprised.
Lukey's a GP2 driver now, so if Lukey gets pole, he might as well join back in F1 really, hasn't he? Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be fair.
So you can also see Lukey tomorrow night at the same time as tonight in GP2. He'll be back in action yet again, also again in the Mercedes. Along with myself, also in the Mercedes as his teammate, and HLG in the Renault.
Of course you did, Eagle. Of course you meant Krog and not Michael. How did you misspell that?
Yeah, man, I can't. I don't think I can allow the change, man. I think you have to stick with Michael.
Oh,
by the way, Michael is the first one to set a lap in this session as well. So, well, he's the first one on a flying lap, should I say? So, it'd be interesting to see how Michael does. I haven't got any of the telemetry up, so just give me a second to do that.
Oh, yeah, I hate the way it does that. It gets rid of everything while you're in when it loads you in. Which is slightly annoying.
Michael on the Ultra Sauce, and you've actually got 4 people trying to start on the Supers. I mean, oh, there's a Ferrari that spun out. I saw it from watching Michael that there's a Ferrari facing backwards before you get to the hairpin.
I can't remember who's in Ferrari. That would have been... I don't know. Actually, I can't find a Ferrari on... Oh no, D-House fan. That's the one.
Yeah, it would have been House. Unfortunately, he spun out, but he doesn't seem to have got any damage, so lucky for him, that's the case.
Well, Michael's going around the final couple of corners, so we'll see what lap time he does. Michael is he's coming to us, put Lukey back in. Yeah.
What?
We'll see. Matt Red said, Michael, listen to these commentators, put Lukey back in F1. I would like to point out Michael doesn't get all the decision making here.
Whoa. Lukey's my driver. Lukey's my boy in GP2. He's my teammate. Don't be taking my teammate away from me. Lukey's my boy.
Qualifying last week. So.
And plus, you know, Michael doesn't technically have any power. Michael's kind of like I would say right-hand man, but my left hand's a bit stronger. So left-hand man, within the league. I mean, I'm the league owner. Michael and HLG, who's commentating with me tonight, are like Michael and HLG are basically helpers, like Santa's little helpers kind of thing. So,
well, I don't want to.
I appreciate their help. Like they've done so much to help me. Like this league wouldn't be where it is just because of me. This league is where it is because of the support I've had running it. I've had my lows, so.
Like Matt Reds is like. Also, learn from them how to be fun. Yes, Michael, learn from us how to be fun.
I mean, yeah, I can't really ignore that, really.
I just thought I'd stay out. I mean, not like we've discussed this or anything before. But either way, who we got in pole at the moment? We have D-House in pole at the moment. 5 tenths ahead of the rest at the moment, so that's intriguing.
Yeah, to be fair, the people that are known for being quick haven't really set laps yet. Like Krog is yet to set a lap, Raw Sauce yet to set a lap, Vantique yet to set a lap. You know, they haven't set laps yet, so that gap might be a bit different by the end of it. D-House has set a very solid lap. I'm not going to take that away from him, but what is this view? That view is awful. What the fuck?
Wait, what view? What?
Look on the stream. Look at the view I got on that Ferrari.
I would, but I'm not going to load the stream so it'll kill me in it.
Basically, the view I had on the Ferrari was it was like planted on the front wing, looking back towards the car, and all you could really see was like the bit of the front wing, a bit of the tyre, and a bit of the suspension. You couldn't tell where the car was.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. But it looks like Krog is going around to finish his first lap on the Super Softs.
Sixth place on Supers. I mean, it's only a 1:12. I would go again into the.
I think he is
11s because I think he will need to get a mid 11 to be safe. I don't think the Super Sauce will quite have the pace for tonight. Like Iron Eagle is going to be cutting it close as well. I think so. He might need to consider going out again. Did we ever figure out which Eagle it was in the live stream, by the way? Because you never said.
No, never said.
Eagle, who are you? Which one?
Apparently, Ryan, you seem high 24/7.
I'm high as a motherfucking kite. Does that answer your question?
No. No. Looks like Krog's second lap has he's messed up on it, so he may back out of this. He might go for another one.
Why do I seem like I'm high 24/7? What's your reasoning for saying that? I want to know.
Oh, it is Desert Eagle. I thought you had the chat up as well, but anyway, yeah.
I haven't loaded the chat up.
Just to clarify. Yeah. Why does Skyline seem like he's high all the time? I'm not quite sure of that myself.
I'm not. I have my doubts.
Looks like Ross is coming around to finish his first lap on the Super Softs as well now. Let's see where he goes. No, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's starting the lap. Ignore everything I'm saying.
I mean, I'm quite good at ignoring you anyway. I mean, no, it's nothing new. By the way, Fantique's coming up to the final part of his lap. Coming around the not quite so flat out left-hander. And through the crash pool. I think this is now the third sector.
Oh, he bounces off the wall.
Didn't look great. Going to crash Kaz, but he didn't crash into crash Kaz. I'm sure we will see a few later on. Round the death final corner, whatever. Yeah, sure.
He'll be going for another lap after hitting that wall, I think.
Yeah, I think he will. And it's not even a valid lap. Okay. Is anyone near the bottom on that lap? I'm trying to keep an eye on the bottom group, really, because they're the ones that need to set laps. My controller batteries are low, so I'll hand you to HLG for a second while I sort my batteries out.
Oh, thanks. I don't know who you're on board with either. Looks like his lap's been fairly clean so far on this lap. Looks good.
I have a connect!
Hitting these two. As we have Skyline go into connect mode.
I'm back.
As my phone also goes off.
Oh, it's all kicking off today, boys. Right, I
know, right?
Sign into
professionalism. Yeah, Francis' lap's been fairly clean. This is coming up to the part where he messed it up on his last lap. We'll see what he manages to do this time.
Looks clean.
As he doesn't bounce off the wall. It was clean. Coming through the final couple corners, runs a little bit wide.
Managed to keep it on the. I was say managed to keep it on the track, but if you don't keep it on the track, you're in the barrier. So managed to avoid them as well.
Fair. He does a 1:12.1. So not very close there on those Super Softs.
Just saying, you have Iron Eagle and Master Krog stand the pit lane with Ultras put on.
They've probably got those on just in case. I think Krog will need to come back out.
Yeah.
Eagle might be on the barrier, but Krog I think definitely needs to come back out.
Oh, yellow flags in Sector 2. Something's happened in Sector 2.
Something has happened in Sector 2. You're not wrong. I'm going to go and see if I can find anyone who has a broken front wing. I think it's Williams. Butel is going quite slow through Sector 2 at the moment. It might be him. I think he's the only Williams here, actually, so... Yeah. If it was a Williams, it was something to do with Butel. Probably just going slowly, letting cars pass. Looks like he's warming up himself to, like, preparing himself, should I say, for his lap.
I think Eyes the Best is about to come around to start a couple of laps, if he's not already on one. No, he's not on one, but he's coming around to start a lap now. Glad that wasn't a lap, because that was going to be a 2 minute something just then. So he goes around, I'm going to crash into turn 1 corner. I think he's already invalidated it.
Oh, well, that would have...
Well done, nice mate.
yeah,
well done. That's well pointed out, by the way.
I've just had some more information off
Lukey
of Michael's. I don't know if you want me to give this away, but I've got some information off Michael here.
Is it due with the rain?
It's actually yeah, but not in the race.
Rain in Q3.
He has said rain in 10 minutes, Q3.
Ladies and gentlemen, a wet Q3. Actually, no, hang on. Rain in 10 minutes. Think about it. You're going to have 5 minutes of chaos where people might be able to set a lap, and then it'll be dead. So Q3 could be pretty quickly.
I think the rain will come quicker than that. I think the rain will come quicker in 10 minutes. Normally it says 10 minutes, but if you think that's normally when it gets to the point of inters need to be on.
I've got a question for the stream.
Where you can still be on the
do you like knowing what the weather's going to be during the race, or do you like it to be a surprise like what we have to have? I want to know if you'd like to find out that information.
Yeah, that's the information we would like to know, actually, yeah. Do you like knowing what the weather is, or do you prefer it being a surprise?
I'm not going to lie, I do like fuck off surprise. I do agree, I don't like the surprise aspect of the rain. I wish they did have a weather forecast thing in the broadcast. Weather forecast in the broadcast. Well, there we go.
Like I've said before, Codemasters, if you're listening, hint they're not. All they need at the middle of the top of the screen, all they need really is a little small bar where it doesn't even have to have like a time on how long it's going to be, but like a progression thing showing you what the weather is doing during like changing to from each thing.
I mean,
so,
considering I already know part of this,
it would have.
Actually, I'm going to say this. Michael told me earlier that the race is roughly going to be about 50-50 on the weather. Like it's going to be dry to start off with, and then turn wet.
In the message he sent me, it was 45 minutes into the race apparently, which isn't quite 50-50.
I don't think the race will be 45 minutes long. I think we'll be done within 45 minutes. It's not that long of a race.
Maybe. We might still see some rain. It could throw a mix of...
the thing is, though, one thing I do like about the game is the game is aware qualifying is on a Saturday and the race is on a Sunday. The game is aware of that.
Yes.
So it does give you a prediction on what the weather's going to be like in the race. But you can't 100% go off it. Sometimes it changes between days.
It is just a prediction. It's like our weather systems in the UK. They're going to say it does what they say it's going to do one thing, and then it does completely the opposite.
Skyline, are you going to win the race tomorrow? Not if you're there, mate. No.
Let's put it this way, right? Me and Skyline have already said we're probably going to die at Monaco.
I've pretty much said I'm going to sandbag Monaco, not because I want to sandbag my pace, but just so I might have a chance of staying at the walls for a bit longer.
He'll crash out probably.
I would love to see some rain and collateral damage.
Had an issue. He's hit a barrier and lost the back end and hit a wall.
I was spectating as the best while reading the stream, so they would have seen that. I missed it, but the stream would have.
Yeah, that's Eyes qualifying over.
I'm on board with Floodlines because by the look of it, he's just started a lap, and he's now on the ultra soft tyres, trying to get through to Q3. Eyes the Best has abandoned ship, so it's unfortunate. Eyes, we're going to say goodbye to you in Q2, my friend. But it was nice having you.
Frantique.
Oh my
Frantique
god.
setting a 110.9.
Yeah, I just saw that in the top left just then, and I was like, what?
He says he hates this track. He's not showing that so far.
Frantique is too quick. Slow down.
Slow down, Frantique. Do an extra pit stop.
Slow down, please. Please slow down.
Just do an extra pit stop. What? He's backed up there. He must have been on an outlet then, considering the way he backed up.
No, he was on a flyer because he didn't say outlet when he was going through the first sector, so he must have made a mistake somewhere. But he's only got 1.9, well, 1.5, sorry, laps of fuel left in the car. So he's only got 1.5 laps of fuel in the car. Turns up to max fuel. Will he be able to get across the line? I think he has done. Yes, he has. So he's going to be the last person to cross the line. But he's probably the most interesting person for me to watch right now because He's in danger. He is in danger. I know he's probably not going to be the first person to cross the line to guarantee himself safety, but I'm interested to see how this goes. And I'm an eagle. What a lap. A 110.888.
I do have a question about Floodlines' front wing. Is it me, or is there a little bit missing off of the front left? It looks like it could be missing a little bit.
I don't think there is. I think it's just where the camera's positioned, because the camera is positioned slightly to the left of the car. Like it's not directly above the driver's head.
That might be what it is.
Send him positive messages. He said, there's a message in the chat saying, Floodlines, hurry the fuck up. Send him positive messages.
Yes!
By the way,
so we've now lost
Legends
IGNs as well. He couldn't go any quicker. As
I think
Floodlines
IGNs
now
were
come
tied
to
on
start
track.
finish line. He's the last lap. I don't know.
He has. I'm looking at him now. He's
spot
literally
that.
pulled over on the side of the track. Why can I not pause? Oh, there we go. My thing glitched for a second there. But we have lost Glaze Gator, Elite Ryan, one of my runnings for getting pole, unfortunately. IGN Legend, Flood Lions, and Eyes are gone. Which, to be fair, there's what? 3 drivers there I didn't expect to see go, and look how low Ben is. I didn't expect to see Ben that low either.
No, that's true. Didn't expect him to be seen that low, but Monaco is one of those tracks where if you struggle, you tend to lose out quite a bit. So you never know. He could be struggling this one.
Oh, rain! Hello, boys. Welcome
Told
to the
you,
rain.
told you it would rain already. Now they might have enough time here to get 1 lap in on these dry tyres, but it is going to be mayhem getting out of these garages.
Oh, I've just seen a Ferrari come out in purples. That's interesting. This is going to be hard. People are going to struggle with these cars.
Well, a lot of people are coming out on the soft tyres, on the dry tyres. That's what I meant. And look at that. As I said, it's absolutely packed getting out of this garage at the moment. People
I'm just
know
saying,
they're
House
gonna
is
get
the first
one
person out.
Run. Who was the first person out?
House.
House. Okay. So we'll watch House then to see how he's doing. And already seeing maybe some grip issues.
In the chat, there's just been said, Floodlines, license and registration, please. And also then saying, I'm ready for some Destruction Derby type stuff. I'm sure that's English somewhere in the world, but nice
It's
try.
going to be bumper cars. That's what it's going to be.
Turn 1 is going to be horrible, and House is lagging like an absolute cunt again.
Yeah, there's a bit of lag here. It's not great.
I do find it though, on my leaderboard, BF1 Racer and House are the top 2 people on the leaderboard at the start of quali, and they're both brothers.
Yeah. That's interesting. I'm calling House hacks.
Yeah, he is hacking his way around the track because he is glitching everywhere, so... He's not activating his DRS though, that's quite interesting. And stop glitching. Forwards, sort your shit, Cody's. You know what, I'm not watching him. I'm not watching him. Who else is on the lap? Michaels is about to start a lap. There we go, we'll get to Michael.
I'm actually going to watch Krog, because I'm expecting Krog to do some good stuff here.
Okay, we'll go on board with Krog. We'll have Krog in the Ferrari. We'll have a good old bit of Krog. Give him a good old Krogging.
A bit older Krog, mate.
A slap you, mate, I guess.
Here's where it starts. He is catching his teammate though. His
Ooh,
teammate's in a bad place to let him pass. No, I think that was just lag, mate.
Yeah.
Krog did have some sideways action, and still very sideways. It looks like there's no grip out there. Oh, Krog.
No, there is nothing. There's no grip. Let's see how Michael's doing. Michael's quite comfortable in the rain. Oh, Michael's hit the wall. Never mind.
Well, yep. I'm not sure if Krog... I think Krog might still be going for it. Because we might be at this point where, even though it's really slidey, this might be still the quickest lap. They might not be able to do better on the wets. Although, oh, it's very, very slidey out there. Krog is having issues all over the place. Deathaco comes at 120.6. That's how slow these lap times are now.
That is very slow. This BF1 racer sets at 120.8 as well to get second place.
Krog only gets a 121.9.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Eagle only gets 21.1 as well, so this is it's that cut-off point, isn't it, where like the switching point, whatever you want to call it.
The RS hasn't been turned off yet, so it's according to the game, it's still dry tyres, but it does not look like it on the grip.
DRS is gone.
Drivers.
There you go, DRS gone.
Oh yeah, as I say that, there it's gone.
So this is now the point where people will want to come into the pits, get the inters on, and just do what they can at this point.
Yeah, the important question here is, are the inters going to set a quicker time than that 120.6?
I would say that because of it being the crossover point, I think that they could. It'd be very close, but I think that they could.
It's going to be rather intriguing.
If you've seen the film Cars, then listen to Doc Hudson. Turn right to go left.
Yes.
So what's been happening? Needed piss. Well, apparently the piss that you've just taken has come to Monaco and is now landing on the track. That's what's happened. Yeah, your piss is now on the track. Man. That sounds wrong.
You're pissing on the drivers. Come on.
That's just
show some respect.
Just saying, the first driver out on the Inters is Matty GB. I want to see how this goes. Matty GB's out first on the Inters.
Yes, with Michael not too far behind him.
Both teammates as well, so they're going to have to be a bit careful of each other to leave a bit of a gap. See, the thing is as well with the Inters, I don't think the first couple of laps will be the quickest that we'll see. I think people that put enough fuel in to do like 4 or 5 laps will be the quicker ones. Like, for example, like Matty GB, I can see he's only got 3.6 laps of fuel. I don't think that's enough. Michael, on the other hand, he's got 7.1 laps of fuel. He's going for the long run, which is where I think that the Inters will come into play. Because the Inters get better when they get warm. Because the first, like, the initial layer of Inters isn't, like, proper rubber, if that makes sense. So it's a bit more slidey than it probably should be. It's when they get worn in.
That's with Ryan.
I just realised I am basically turning into Crofton.
Yeah.
Someone's put in the chat, Ryan, what the fuck are you on about?
His lap as he goes
I'm
down
on
the
about
bus,
the fact that Inters aren't always quick when they're first put on. Sometimes they take time to wear in. Yeah!
Yeah, why didn't you just word it like that first time?
Bootel lol. Bootel lol? Oh my god, Michael's had a slide! Oh my god! Michael is doing
Oh my days. Is he feeling okay?
Whoop whoop, Ken block style. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, he's coming up to the, I can't remember the name of this, the hairpin that we called it, but you know, oh, he kept out the wall. I'm having a hard time watching Michael. It's fine, we'll just make him up as we go along, it's fine. Lily!
Sure, yeah.
Lily, hello. Hi. Hi.
Oh, there's Williams in the wall. I think Bootel's crashed it.
Michael's gone as well.
Michael's crashed and is out.
Michael's hit the wall.
Bootel's completely crashed himself out, so Bootel's going to have to hope that that dry time he set was quick enough.
Michael's got quite a lot of damage as well. Hi, Lily.
I think Matty GB might have taken some as well. Oh, no, actually, no, never mind. I think the wheel was just covering it.
Yeah, Michael's just got his front wing back.
To finish. Matty GB goes into 5th. 23.5. I don't know if people can beat the times. Even with your they get quicker. I don't know if they're going to get that much quicker.
Lily, can you do me a favour? Can you go back to your bed, please? I'm trying to commentate. And you're just scratching my nipple! You bitch! Can you go back to bed, please, Lily? Lily, go back over there, please.
Lily doesn't want to go back over there.
Balto, license and
She wants to
registration,
commentate
please.
as well. Oh. License and registration, please.
License and registration. One more spectator, Michael. Michael's not doing anything. Fantique's on outlap, however. Just saying though, Vorsos and Matty GB have set faster lap times than Lukey and Fantique on Inters, compared to the other two being on Ultras, so... Maybe the Ultras on...
Yes.
Too far off?
Well, I mean, if you look at Bootails is in the Ultras, and I don't know if they're going to get close to that. We'll see. I'm watching Matty GB now as he comes around to finish his next lap. It doesn't improve, really, so that's... Yeah, I don't think the Inters are going to be able to get anywhere near those top
Can I just point
times.
out the gap between Matty GB and Vorsos?
Yeah. 3,000.
That is quite interesting.
Matty
You know
might be more upset with that than I was losing out 8,000 to Yuki last week.
I'm going to have a ham and cheese sandwich when I wait, because I don't think qualifying is going to be much more interesting. Ham and cheese sandwich.
You have a ham and cheese sandwich. I'm going to have a Suba because my throat's starting to hurt. HOG, can I have a cuddle? No, you can't have a cuddle.
HOG, can I have a cuddle, please?
Not the time for cuddles.
Martin,
What?
can I have a cuddle, please?
Yeah.
Wait, hang on, Martin.
Martin, can I have a cookie?
Oh, no. Oh, you want a cookie? Cookie.
Can I have a cookie? My cookie.
I don't have cookie.
I want a cookie.
I don't have a cookie.
Can I have a cookie?
I don't have cookie.
Eagle, can I have a cookie, please? Please, Eagle. Please, can I have a cookie? Cookie.
Can I have some apple pie, please?
Can I have some apple pie?
I mean, maybe. I have actually got apple pie and ice cream out there, so I might have some. No, I'm not going to have some yet. I haven't even eaten dinner yet, so that would be a very bad idea.
I want a cookie.
But, cookie. What's wrong with us?
I want a cookie.
Michael, if you don't get the top 5,
You owe me a cookie.
oh no.
I'm going to say...
Look at the live stream chat.
Oh,
Chat.
Michael tries to let us see fit. Hang on a minute. There we go, I fixed my problem. Oh, Michael onto it.
Look at the chat.
People are starting to retire, so I don't think we're going to see any quicker lap times. I think this might be the top 10 solidated, other than maybe Michael making some positions. And my dogs need to shut up!
Martin, look at the chat. Cookies! I came to watch F1, not a pantomime.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I think Michael might have just thrown his lap away. I don't think Michael's going to set a lap time here.
Michael owes me a cookie if he doesn't.
He did. He threw it away. He invalidated it. Michael does not set a lap time, so he starts 10th.
Not always a bad place though. I'll see, it's Monaco. Scratch that. I'm an eagle, is still trying to go quicker.
Give Michael a cuddle. Michael needs more than a cuddle. He needs a lap time. If you can give him a lap time, donate a lap time. 1 like equals a lap time.
One ATA Mr. Michaels dies every 5 minutes. To save him, donate a lap time now.
Why? Someone new in the chat. Why am I listening to bloody Elmo? Well, I mean, why not? Maybe I should try and do my Mickey Mouse voice with a sore throat.
Well, hey there, everybody. Do you not like Elmo? Oh, hell no. I don't like no Elmo. I like Elmo.
I like that. Eagle's instant reply to him was, "Who are you?"
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Can't you tell? He's. Yeah, I don't know who he is. Who aren't you? Oh, now we're getting the questions far back. We should probably run through the top 10.
Oh.
People have seen it. I totally forgot to run through it.
AJ Michael, D House, Lukey, Matty GB, Raw Sauce, Fantique, Krog, fuck, I missed the rest.
Skip the intro. We don't want copyright.
Shit. Yeah, fuck. Bollocks. We might be in trouble.
Alright, so yeah, here we go. I can run you through the top 10. I've just brought it up. So, that's not right. I think it's sorting itself. I'm not gonna lie. It's having a bit of a moment. Hang on. Wait for it. Wait, I think it's sorted. So,
Yeah, it is.
we have on pole, Bootel. Second is BF1 Racer. Intriguingly enough. Then on third, we have the Renault driver, yes, of I'm an Eagle. Expecting good things. Then on fourth, we have Monster Krog, the one we guessed for pole, but he does start on the Super Soft, so we might see something different from him. Fifth,
The only
is
driver on the
Frantique.
Supers.
He is the only driver on the Supers, you are correct. Yeah, fifth is Frantique. Then in sixth, you have Ross or Shaq. Seventh is Matty GB. Eighth is Lukey, our reserve for this race, intriguing enough. Ninth is D House. 10th is Mr. Michaels, and that rounds up the top 10.
It does, but it was also interesting to see, looking at the race director, you can actually see live people changing their strategy. So you can already see that Glaze Gators changed to Super Softs, Eyes on the Softs, Craig on the Super Softs, and the bottom two both on the Super Softs as well. So that's a little bit of a hack that we have.
I'm intrigued on those starting on the softs, because as we are aware, Monaco is one of those tracks where you're probably going to take front wing damage.
I mean, I'm going to be honest,
You
I
start
won't start
on
on the
the
softs
softs,
anyway,
you're
because
using them
I'm
already.
pretty sure Monaco's a one-stop, ultra soft, super soft. I'm pretty sure. So the super
That's true.
softs make sense.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I can understand the super softs if you're planning to do a one-stop, if you can survive the one-stop, and then going on to the ultras, but softs? I don't get it. Unless what they're doing is they're putting on the softs now, expecting to get wrecked into turn one, and then come into the pits, and then put on ultra softs for the rest of the race.
Why would you go into a race expecting to be... Actually, it's Monaco. Ignore that
It's
question.
Monaco, Martin. Yeah. I mean, we called turn one, I'm going to crash into turn one corner.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, there's no spectators on top of the pit lane. How are we supposed to talk about getting down from it?
No, what you can do though, right, is you can still plan on jumping down, even though it is... You can't really, because it's slanted diagonally, so you can't just... Just get a piece of rope and just drop down.
It. Monaco has ruined it.
Monaco's ruined it, but it's okay. You can talk about it next week with Dom, about Canada. But anyway,
Yes,
with 10 seconds
I will.
until lights out, so this could be interesting. Martin, I'll keep an eye on the front, you keep an eye at the back for the live stream sakes.
We'll do.
I said this to Dom last week, he had to keep an eye on the front, I kept an eye on the back, just for live stream sakes. And we are going
I'm actually
to
gonna keep it on the
5
middle. I'm gonna
red
keep it on
lights. And let's go racing! And here we
A
go,
little bit
into
of
turn
lag
1,
there from
Bulltail
the
leading and then Williams. And it's actually pretty clean so far. Oh, maybe not, I see a bit of carnage a bit
I
further
mean, there's a
back.
very laggy D house here. This is causing issues here for drivers. No one seems to know where he is.
Oh, there's a few people going side by side. Oh, this is pretty tense.
Ryan's getting very close at this. Oh, I would say they're very close, but then Monaco's one of those tracks where overtaking is very difficult, so you're always very fucking close.
BF1 racer looked like a bit of a mess up, but he seems to have survived. Oh my god, that hairpin looks like chaos. Oh my god.
It is chaos. It's very much chaos. We did have a yellow flag there for a second, so someone's dropped. I think
Frantique's lost half his front wing.
Someone.
I caught that just. Frantique. The roof experts are back.
Bootel is driving away a little bit here with I'm an Eagle doing the same for third. Bossman, that's it. Bossman is out. So that's it. Bossman.
Unlucky Bossman man. Bossman man? My man. My man. My man.
Man. Yes, that's the thing. So top four's not here. Top. Oh, actually,
Frantique's come in.
Rock here.
Frantique's coming to the pits. He's had to. I've not bought the telemetry stuff though, so I'm being a bit of an idiot right now. This lobby is a bit laggy right now, so I do apologise for the lag that you may be seeing.
Yeah, hopefully it'll settle
down
a bit.
From what I could tell earlier, Xbox had a bit of a hissy fit for some people, so I think Xbox is having a few issues tonight, so don't expect the lag to be everyone's fault. It might just be Xbox having a moment. So it's a bit unfortunate, second week in a row that's happened, but you know, it's fine. And oh my god, look at all them people in the pit lane. 14th, 15th, 16th and 17th all in the pit lane. Phew.
Yeah, so it looks like some people have had some issues here, but it's still very close here. Krog is being chased down by Rorsals, but it looks like Krog's getting maybe a little bit of a gap here at the moment.
But also not far behind them is Matty GB, who's trying to keep up with them as well, so there's actually pretty much a four-way battle going on here, I think, between, what is it? Master... Wait, I'm so confused right now. You got Krog there.
Three-way battle. Krog, Rorsals and Matt.
Yeah, but I had a bit of lag on mine where BF1 looked like he's a bit further back than he actually was.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm an Eagle, interesting enough, to set the fastest lap. I know it's only second lap, but this does mean he's catching Bootel.
Lukey's had to come into the pits. Unlucky for Lukey. I've had to go onto the TV cam just to watch Matty GB, see if he tries anything on Raw Source just there, because the cameras on this track are a bit shit. But then again, the racing on this whole track's going to be a bit shit, so I'm not expecting much.
Preemptive warning for any of those, all those watching. Expect no overtakes unless it's in the pit or people crashing.
Yeah. I think, though, one thing that I said in a party with a few people earlier is that the undercut will be a big thing this week. Like, if you're quicker than the person in front, maybe just pit a couple of laps early and try and get an undercut on them. Because I think the undercut will gain you places on this track because of, well, the lack of overtaking opportunities.
Definitely an option. Oh, as Matty GB's hit the wall and that's it, he's lost half his front wing on that final corner as well.
Optical G has said no crashes, go Haas, screw Mercedes, screw Renault, screw McLaren and screw Sauber.
Whoa. No.
I'm sorry,
I'm
Optical, mate,
but chat now.
Optical, I'm not listening to you anymore, man. I'm sorry. You've offended me that much that I'm not even going to read out any more of your comments. You offended me.
Yep. I'm actually going to just ban you from chat. I'm joking.
No, everyone must die. Least dramatic way possible.
To be fair, I'm surprised we haven't lost more drivers.
I'm surprised how well people have survived, I'm not going to lie. But one thing I am disappointed at is everyone's already spread out and we're only 4 laps in.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised by that, I'm not going to lie. Although, I'm an Eagle is currently still catching Bootel here, so...
Why is the yellow flag? Something's happened.
It was in sector 3, so someone's probably had a crash somewhere.
Oh, Matty GB's got no front wing. Matty's got no front wing.
Yep. So Matty's not had the greatest of starts to this race. I'm trying to look at what's the closest Rolls Royce is a bit of a... I think the closest is equal to
Oh,
Boutel.
jeez, just turned around and said, what? I just wanted to say my nan's got a cheese grater.
Yes!
I'm not saying I wasn't going to read any more of your comments, Optical, but I'm joking with that, dude, so don't take it seriously. I will still read your comments. Don't worry.
Yeah, the closest battle, and probably the one we should be paying attention to. I'm an Eagle and Boutel.
Oh shit, I didn't notice that gap, but... To be fair, it varies so much, because when you go around a really slow corner, it says it's like a 1 second gap, but they're not. They're literally right each other's exhaust, but they're just going that slow.
Oh,
Boutel's made a mistake. Ooh. I think he's going to have DRS here, Eagle.
Same thing there.
What's Eagle going to do? What's he going to do?
What's he gonna do?
Nothing, apparently.
Yeah, nothing really. Well, to be fair, what are you expecting in Monaco?
You know what? I'm just going to sit back, relax, and watch this unfold, because I hate Monaco.
Yeah, Monaco's kind of a dead track. As I said, they either need to replace Monaco, as much as it's supposed to be one of the most iconic tracks and one of the most iconic races it's shipped, or they need to widen the track so that more racing can actually happen.
To be fair though, the problem is with widening the track is that one, there isn't a lot of room to widen it, and two, it's an actual road, so you'd have to extend the actual physical road as well.
So just replace it.
I mean, to be fair, there is another French Grand Prix. Well, Monaco is Monaco, I know, but Monaco is classed as France, and there is another French Grand Prix coming into the calendar. Gotta say, the bottom of my screen, race control for penalties, is going absolutely mental at the minute.
Yeah, there's been a few penalties so far. As we say that, a couple more people pick some up.
right up each other's. Wait. No, we're professionals. Exhaust.
Yes!
They haven't crashed enough. Clearly, these drivers have watched
I just read
Bear
that!
Grylls Survival.
How to survive Monaco? Watch Bear Grylls. I like it.
Just saying, the big gainer out of all this so far at the minute is Craig. He's gained 8 places in the opening laps. 8.
Yeah, he has gained a decent amount of places here.
So Craig, obviously not being that confident around this track normally, has. I was going to say he's not actually doing too bad, but he's last out of everyone who hasn't pitted. So, I mean, I think the other people might still have to make stops yet. You never know. I mean, actually, maybe not. They're on supers. Never mind. Scratch that. It's Monaco. Tyre wear isn't a thing.
Make it to the end from this point.
I think they will. I mean, it's Monaco. The tyre wear doesn't exist, and even if you have a puncture, you can just go around as slow as you want because you can't. No one can overtake you, even if you have a puncture. So there's no point in pitting.
Maybe that's the strategy. Get into first and just get a puncture. We've solved all Monaco problems, Ryan. Oh, Bridge hit the wall there, there's Eagle pass! Oh!
I don't get that message.
Himself.
If I've defeated the driver who won his GP2 what? If I defeated the driver who won his GP2 debut, meaning Lukey, legitimately on 2 occasions, ignore the fact he's beaten me like 50 plus times for a sec. Does that mean I can contend for GP2? It doesn't actually help that I've forgotten what your gamer tag is, mate. I'm not gonna lie. So if you can let me know who you are again, I'm sorry, but can you please remind me?
Oh, so Eagle's now taking front wing damage from somewhere. I completely missed that because we were reading comments in the chat. This has Love Boutel Plus, but he's taken a lot of damage.
I missed what happened as well, I'm not gonna lie, because
I did hit record so that I can watch it back later if needs be. But that would mean him pitting.
Eagle's in the pits, so that moves Krog up to second. Oh, I just seen behind Krog, you got the Sauber and the Ferrari going, I would say head to head, but it's like to head. But they're going at it. They could have a bit of an orgy going on if they're not careful.
Wait, where's this?
Raw sauce.
Yes, this is very much a lag battle right now, isn't it?
I mean, raw sauce is fine. Raw sauce isn't lagging. It's just house. I mean,
yeah.
something needs to be said to them because they're lag. Well, and we need to ask the drivers how bad is the lag for them during the race. But for a commentator point of view, it's impossible to watch them. It really is.
Oh, it really is.
Interestingly enough, a BF1 fan who was obviously in the same house isn't as getting as much lag. Oh, never mind, ignore that. As I say that, a massive lag spike happens. So we'll ignore that.
Hang on, if you look at 7th and 8th place, I know it's not the closest battle on track right now, but I'm trying to avoid the lag. ATA and ATA are against each other, meaning Michaels and Fantique might be having a little bit of a battle coming up soon.
They could indeed. I'm going to have a look at the tyres. They're both on the same tyre as well, so this does just come down to who is going to drive better out of the two drivers. Doesn't look like Michael's quite as confident as Fantique is at the moment.
Look at IGN Legends, he's just got a 5-second stop and go penalty for IGN. You know he's last by country mile.
Yeah. Unfortunate for him.
I say this could be the first time I see Fantique have a bit of a battle because I don't really think I've seen Fantique do much. So
yeah, let's see what Fantique has on battle with a track that we're not really
the
going
F1 the Monaco hospitals must get a ton of money to look after the races that crash. Oh, the banter's great.
That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, I just had to read that over again just to kind of get it, but yeah,
I worded it very badly as well because my words are all over the place. Yeah, no shit. Just like no duh.
just like yeah.
No, what do you expect? No. I predicted this race would be boring, and it is being boring, even though Baltar was just pitted. So this could bring him out somewhere interesting. Going on to what looks to be the super soft tyres at this point, which is probably the right call. Baltar already in 4th. How many more places is he going to drop, if any? He's down to 5th, 6th.
Yeah.
Will he come out behind Michael, or will he be in the battle with it? I think he's fine. Where are Michael?
Ahead of him.
He's not that far ahead of him though. They're on the start-finish straight, so. But I think he'll pull away. It's going to be a matter of thing now of if he can close back up to Floodlines and Elite Ryan. But I think Raw Sauce House and Elite Ryan will be pitting very, very soon. So he should gain them 3 places back. What's happened to him? I think
he has hit a wall.
Yeah, he's killed the car.
Michael, we need the safety car! Safety car!
This is why we do wish safety car was fixed.
Yeah.
Incidents like this, and it would bring the whole field back close together. Those that lost their front wing would be back in it. It really would bring these races. But don't do that. That's why mine's on charge while in the chat.
Yeah, there we go. My phone's on charge. There we go. Sorry. Raw Sauce has pitted. Called it. Called it.
Blood Lions is actually close to Elite Ryan at this point. Yeah. I was correct there. I thought that was lagging for a second, but yeah, no, there. He's fairly close, so we could see a little battle between these two.
Yeah, we could see a little battle. Look how far back Raw Sauce has fallen though. He's dropped to 9th while being in the pits. So he's got the likes of Iron Man Eagle, Fantique and Michaels ahead of him. That is going to be hard to come back through.
And
now Matty GB as well.
GB, in fact.
Yeah.
That's quite far back, to be fair.
Legends is having massive issues though at the minute. He's just got another penalty again.
Yeah, he's not having fun at the moment. Iron Eagle is definitely on a recovery drive at the moment after that front wing damage. He's looking to make up as many positions. In fact, he's now caught up to the back of Fantique.
I mean, I'm still on board with Floodlines and Bortel because they are looking very tasty.
Floodlines and Blue Line. Bortel's not close enough.
Ben becomes the first resident in the 5-star hospital service. Oh, then no, I was joking. I'm Lukey. Finley races. I mean, Lukey's friend, if you're interested in doing a league race tomorrow night, or most Friday nights, I think we are still accepting GP2 reserves if you are interested in reserving. Just go on to the little search bar on Xbox and search all in capitals IDG space Skyline SKYLINE. Add me and I'll add you back, and then I'll give you some more information about like details and stuff if you want.
Send a message as well, so he knows exactly who you are.
Send a message as well to me, so then I can give you a little chit chat and might be able to do a little pace test with you as well, just to see what sort of pace you are, just so we know roughly where you're going to be, just for commentary sake and qualifying sake and all that sort of thing, so we know what to expect. So if you're interested in joining, let me know, mate.
Floodlines is getting a little bit closer here to Elite Ryan now.
I'm still on board with that battle, mate. I'm still watching it. But also, Bull Tower is not that far behind him. He's wanting to get his nose stuck in a little bit as well.
Uso is definitely catching up, and interestingly enough here as well, it's Frontier and Michaels are all still pretty close to each other as well. So we could have two battles here, literally happening one behind the other.
MotoGB's now also got a penalty. There's a lot of penalties being given out this race. Considering this is a track that's known for the barriers, there's quite a lot of corner cutting penalties.
Well, the thing about Monaco is, a lot of the time it actually takes you corner cutting when you hit the barrier.
It does, that is a good point. I didn't consider that, to be fair. I need to mute my mic.
So essentially what we're saying here is not necessarily a load of penalties, but a load of, oh shit, I'm hitting the barrier. AKA the crash corners. I'm just trying to keep an eye out of any kind of moves that we might see being made anytime soon. Floodlights are still
and it didn't actually mute me in the live stream, so if you heard that in the live stream, I'm sorry. I had a dying moment. I thought muting my mic would help, but it didn't. Apparently my mic still picks up on the live stream when I mute it. That's great.
I think, yeah, Elite Ryan just went into the pit, so that's released Floodlines and Bootel, but Bootel is on the back of Floodlines at this point.
I don't think Floodlines is pitted yet either. No, he hasn't, so really Floodlines is in the way of Bootel. My god, my throat, what is going on?
Can you stop dying, please? I don't want to be a witness of your death.
Sorry. I did try to mute my mic for the live stream and it doesn't work, so the live stream's gonna have to let me die.
One like equals one rest in peace for Skyline.
I wanted to laugh, but it hurt.
Oh! Bootel's down the inside of the lines. There's no contact, but it was a bit of a dive.
Did he just dive bomb on Floodlines and not let him back through?
I believe that is what's just happened. I have recorded it as I did spot it, so we can have a look back at that.
I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say to Michael after this that we need to talk about penalties tonight because I'm gonna forget half of these.
Yeah. Well, we don't need to talk about waves. Remember, we discussed them at the weekend.
I think we do need to sit down and do it tonight because there's quite a few, and yeah, I don't want to wait till the weekend to do it this time. And plus, me and you are quite chilled and relaxed because it's a shit boring race. Because it's Monaco.
It
and
is
if you haven't noticed as well, Raw Sauce is all over the back of house.
He is indeed. He's all behind. He's all over the back of a laggy car. So this is going to be fun for him.
I'm just saying, Raw Sauce is being asked to come into the pits.
He is. You're not wrong. When did he go onto these ultras?
I'm not too sure.
I'm going to go and have a look. Hang on. Actually, I don't know when he pitted. I need to have a look at that time, really, don't I? 141 looks like the that time. So he only went onto those tyres at lap 11.
Unless it's the commentator glitch thing. Or the spectator
It might be.
glitch.
Yeah, it might be that. These guys are the closest to on track. If I'm not mistaken. Actually, no. Blaze Gator is closer to Lukey. Those two are farther ahead.
Yeah, just saying, Matt Reds, I was on about him racing in GP2, not commentating for GP2, so... Oh, okay, I was seeing that he put a thing in. For GP2, I mean, when I talk about commentating... Nah, join us on racing, have a bit of banter with the lads. GP2 is not serious, we have a bit of banter in the race. Maybe not Monaco, because people would be concentrating like fuck, but normally we have banter. Normally. Not always, just normally.
Yeah, normally. In fact, as I say, Blaze Gator is on the back of Lukey, Blaze Gator pits. So that kind of ruins that battle a little bit. So I'm gonna go
back onto raw source.
In fact, it's Deathaco source now. How many equals been? Oh no, I mean, actually, I don't know. I'm getting major lag from this lobby.
To be fair, it depends on who you're watching.
Actually, we're not running when I'm home watching. But I mean, we've been caught. He's dropped back from my. Actually, we just missed that. But Fronty just got past Michael.
Yeah, we did miss that. One thing I'm noticing is Eagle is falling off the pace a little bit. He's losing time to House. And did someone just retire?
I think Eyes might have just retired, but we have also just lost Raw Source from the lobby. I'm going to try and invite him back. Hopefully that was just lag out. Find him on my list. Peoples.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused by that. But right now, as it stands, with everyone making a stop except from Flood Lions, Bull Tout is the only, words, Ryan, come on. Bull Tout looks to be in a strong position. Shut up! Fuck off! Bull Tout looks to be in a strong position to win the race. There we go. Not on board with him at all or anything. I'm looking at Michael for some reason, I don't know why. I should be looking at Eagle, who's all over the place. Eagle doesn't seem like he's having a good time.
To House as well, so I'm not sure what's happened to Eagle here. Seems to be having issues.
Honestly,
actually,
dude, right? I know you're saying that you could be Michael's comedic partner in GP2 commentary. Michael will probably tell you to shut up. He doesn't like these live streams that we're doing. He says, "Why don't you two be more serious?" So that's Michael.
Yeah.
He won't let you have your comedic sense of humour. He will just be like,
Shut up, be sensible. Be like an old boring person in a wheelchair.
no offence, Craig.
Actually, yeah, I just realised that. Shit. Careful there, right?
An old boring person in a wheelchair. Craig is 30, nearly, and he's in a wheelchair. I'm good at this. Sorry, Craig, I'm probably offending you right now.
Caw-caw,
You're
Eagle.
doing great right now.
That's about the chat. It says, caw-caw, Eagle, caw-caw. I'll sliver the comedic so he doesn't notice it. He's very experienced at being an arse. You struggled to even get a little sniggle past Michael. What?
I'm glad you said an arse. There's many other words that could have been used.
Michael's an alright person though. He's a very, very nice person. When it comes to commentary, he likes things to be done properly. Speaking of Michael, he's just found his way onto the podium. Well done, Michael, you boring cunt. I just realised Michael watches the live streams back. Hi, Michael.
Yeah. As Prog just says the fastest lap, so we might see some impressive stuff Prog in the next couple of laps. But yeah, at this point we're just chatting rubbish because nothing is happening in the race.
Lukey spun out and I think he hit the wall going into the first sector and I think he may have just rage quit.
Michael is like sex, good but crap. What? Someone just compare Michael to sex?
You can't compare Michael to sex. He's a virgin. He's going to be a 40-year-old virgin. They made that movie just for him. So then he doesn't feel lonely about himself.
Eagle's actually just letting people past. I've just realised he just let Frog past. I don't know what Eagle's doing at this point. I know he's got front wing damage, but he's had that for a couple of laps. I'm surprised he hasn't just claimed he's having that.
Unless Eagle's not wanting to battle and he's wanting to just let people through, just to not destroy their race and not to destroy his race, and basically just survive.
That, I mean, that's a possibility.
You notice though, we were saying how well Craig was doing earlier, and now look where he is.
Yeah, 14. But at least he survived.
Oh my god, look at his pit stops. Craig's made 4 pit stops since we last saw him.
Okay, maybe he's scraping by.
Michael's come into the pit lane, not quite sure why.
Again, it's interesting.
I don't get this race. My head
He just got a 3-second penalty for corner cutting, so he just messed up, cut out the pit lane, probably run over the line.
My head hurts. I'm not gonna lie, my head hurts. Why did Michael pit?
Oh,
Why?
so we now have an interesting scenario coming up. Brock is catching House, who is also a Ferrari driver. Will team orders come into play?
What would you do?
Well, it looks like Krog is going faster, but then again, at the same time, House is on the podium. Would it be right to take that away from him by teammates?
I mean, it wouldn't be right, no. But you have got to bear in mind, they are teammates. They don't want to hold each other up. And Krog is on the faster tyre. But that may mean, however, because of the lap we're on, Krog might have to pit again, because I don't quite know if they'll make it to the end at this point. So does House let him through and save tyres? Or does he battle Krog, try and make him wear out his own tyres, and Purple Ferry just getting out of the way? Nicely done. I don't know what I'll do in this position.
Saying that, the House fan is actually on the back of Frantique, so this is... he can't... Oh no. Oh no, what?
Every day a Michaels gets abused by commentators. Just £1 a month can spare Michaels off this abuse.
I like it. Yeah, back to what I was saying. House fan, the House, which we call House, is on the back of Frantique. So this kind of mixes up whether the team commands come into play. I think he gets a couple maybe 3 laps to have a go at him, and then they just have to swap and let Krog have a go.
To be fair, one thing you've got to consider as well, by the look of it, House has also got damage as well.
Let's go have a look.
So has Frantique though.
A bit of damage.
Frantique's got damage
yes,
too.
it's Frantique. So, if I was in House's position, knowing that I had damage, I would say, here, teammate, go through. Get past Frantique. Go and get us those extra points.
Yeah.
What I would be saying right now.
It's either that or House. What he could do is he could potentially get past Frantique because he seems to have a bit less damage than Frantique. Wait for Krog to get through Frantique as well. And it's like, you know what? I've got damage, you don't. You're also on the quicker tyre. Go past, we'll both have a podium. Happy days.
He could wait until he gets past, but at this, as we know, Monaco's not easy to pass. I would let Krog, who has no damage at all, get ahead of him find a path through and try and follow him if possible. I think that's his best strategy at this point. Otherwise, he's slowing his teammate down, which will then allow... Well, I'm about to say that would then allow Eagle to catch back up, but Eagle's got a lot of damage as well, so maybe not. But
I'll donate enough to make him better and give him a gain and have him gain a sense of humour. Donating to Michael. Michael, you've been called out, mate, in the live stream. You have no sense of humour. He does have a quite good sense of humour though when he wants to, but 95% of the time, Michael, smile, mate.
When it comes to commentating, he doesn't.
When it comes to commentating, Michael's a bit serious.
Just
do you think if we speak quiet enough, when he watches this back, he might not be able to hear us?
That's what I'm hoping, but I'm not 100% sure.
Michael, just let me know if you can hear us when we're being this quiet, if you can hear us or not, because if you can't hear us, we'll keep doing this more often when we're talking about you. But if you can hear us, then, well, we'll just get back to talking normally and just keep abusing you anyway.
Yeah, we're going to abuse you anyway. We're not streaming as well, so...
You're going to go bankrupt before that happens. You go bankrupt before Michael has a sense of humour.
Oh god.
Lewis Hamilton could donate all of his fucking money from the whole season, and you'd still be screwed. You'd still be donating money. But look at how it's all right now.
Just touched the bracket Frantique there.
Yeah, they're getting really close.
I don't think he took any more damage though, so I think he's got away with that one a little bit.
If you look at it though, behind them, that Force India that let them through earlier, it hasn't really dropped back. They're fighting that much that they're just holding each other up.
The lapped car is there with them, yeah.
I'm just saying, Raw Source's car's gonna not be in the way because it's Ghost car. Never mind. I was gonna say that car might get out of the way, but it's
he's
a Ghost
making a
car.
move on his own
so
teammate there. Ooh, there was a bit of contact, but doesn't look like any damage was made.
This could be interesting just to watch.
Getting impatient now. Yeah,
I'll say though, I'm
getting a little bit
gonna go on board of Purple Fairy. I'm gonna go onto the TV cam of Purple Fairy and just watch this battle unfold.
Yeah, look, House does not want to let his teammate pass. This is probably the wrong decision now. He's had his chance. He should let Krog go and just have his go. Especially as this dirty air won't be helping Krog with his tyre wear. I know tyre wear's not that major around Monaco, but...
Alright, Lukey, mate. If you're watching the Twitch live stream, Lukey, I'll check the messages when I get back on my account, mate, but this is the live stream account for now. I'll check after the race. Hopefully you're alright, man. Take confidence into tomorrow night's race and get better result, mate. You can do it for Mercedes. Come on, Mercedes. Let's do it, boys! You know, Mercedes isn't doing too well tonight, but fuck off. We ignore it. Even though... Is Craig there? Is Craig racing? Yeah. Currently, Craig will be 10th because Raw Source isn't in the lobby.
Yeah, so that will give Craig points for Mercedes, of which he's driving for. That's when he's driving for Mercedes, so... A point, Ryan. Is that what you were looking for from this race?
I mean, neither of my two drivers for F1 turned up tonight, so it's not ideal. But... And it is Monaco, so anything can happen at Monaco. But I had two decent drivers in. Craig, when he's on his day, is a good driver, but unfortunately he's not had a good day by the look of it. And from what I understand from Lukey's not had the best of races either, so...
Okay, well, so we're back to a three-car train here, Frantique, because they're now back on the back. They're now on the back of Frantique again.
I don't know why, but I just think that this is going to end in tears. It's not going to end well. There's going to be tears.
Well, from what I saw maybe a couple laps ago, Krog is getting impatient sat behind his teammate. He wants his go. He did try and make a move, and it did nearly end in tears. So...
What would you do in Krog's situation? Like, what would you do? Would you try and force away past your teammate and just be like, oi, I'm your teammate, let me through? Or would you just sit back, let him fight Fantique and capitalise on any mistakes?
Costing him.
It is. Oh, he's making a move! Oh my god!
Yeah, but House made a mistake. He had to make a move.
Did he leave the door open?
That's now got him past. He might have left the door open. It's a weird place to leave the door open. He could have done it through this tunnel. But now, Krog gets to go and have his chance at Frantique. I'm going to go back onto House, just because it gives us a point of view of all three cars.
I mean, I've gone into the middle car, like, I'm spectating on the middle car being Krog. It was House before, but now it's Krog. Because you never know, he could get attacked, or he could be the one attacking, you never know. But he looks to be trying to close up to Fantique, and if he struggles to get past his own teammate, Fantique's not going to make it any easier. Fantique's going to be pushing harder, if anything, because he knows that
Frantique will be pushing, teams. You are correct. But with that front wing damage Frantique's got, I think it's inevitable that he's going to make a mistake.
I'm also looking at Fantique's Delta. He's got +1 laps of fuel, so he can push the car a little bit more, but I don't know about you. I'm going to be honest with my strategy about tomorrow night. I might underfuel the car by about, a lap, just so then I can go into lean and standard, basically. So like lean will be my standard, and my standard will be my rich.
Yeah, there will not be one point until tomorrow night's race where I go into rich fuel. I can't drive it around there in standard, let alone in rich.
Give him 2 nudges. If he doesn't move, assassinate him.
I like it. I remember that.
I mean, to be fair though, I don't really think Krog did anything wrong in that move that he did either. I mean, you know, it was a little bit aggressive maybe, but they're teammates. They should have worked. They should be working together, not working against each other.
At the end of the day, House made a mistake. That left door for Krog. He had to go for it because he just had to continue with that line, which would have given him the speed anyway. So, at the end of the day, if House didn't make that mistake, maybe it wouldn't have happened. But this does mean that now Krog does get to attack Frantique. So hopefully Krog could do something here about Frantique.
I'm not going to run out of fuel. Fuck off.
Points.
I've just been told that I'm going to run out of fuel.
Wait, what? You're in... What? What?
When I was talking about my strategy tomorrow night, putting 1 lap less of fuel in. So I've been putting 38 laps of fuel in.
Oh yeah, no. If you go into lean at some point, I reckon you'll finish with just enough fuel.
Oh, optical G with that comeback. Desert Eagle runs out of fuel again.
Again. This is why I don't like Monaco. There's no overtaking. Krog is clearly faster than Frantique at this point, but he just can't do anything. Although I think Krog's now got some front wing damage as well by the way. But he just can't do anything. He just can't find a way.
Shit show.
It's just a lot of dirty air. That's all you get at this track. There's a lot of dirty air.
Don't worry, Skyline. I should be back tomorrow with a better performance. I don't like your username, mate. I like men 69696969696969. 6.
That's yeah.
I like men.
It's right, it's not as good as Dom's usually.
My cat's got tets.
Michael's retired. He put it in a wall. Ooh.
Oh dear.
Michael's race is over. I'm not sure he'll be happy about that. He did complete 75% of the race though, but he's not going to finish in points because there's not enough retirements. So, yeah, that's that for him. But we still have to be on board with this battle for second place, where nothing is happening at all, pretty much.
I made my sandwich on that board.
I might just walk away and just go and make my dinner, you know, just this race. There's been some interesting moments, but not enough to keep this race entertaining. And we knew this was going to happen around Monaco. We're just going to have to chuck utter shite the whole way through.
I've got a question for you, HRG.
Yes.
What's your favourite kind of pizza?
See, I'm a funny person. I'm not the kind of person that likes many different sauces. So, for me, it's not an ordinary pizza. It has to be a garlic bread pizza. Because I don't like tomato sauce and all that stuff. So
I'm going to do something a little bit
different.
different. I'd thought something I'm going to do that's a bit different. Sorry, I'm interrupting you when I asked the question. But I've got an idea what to do right now.
You did ask the question. But just before you go into your whole thing, it's starting to rain.
Oh my god, it is. Michael, include your audio. I want to do something a bit different. Michael, include your audio, please.
Why?
Because I said so. Now include your audio.
I have.
Michael, what do you think that if we had safety car on, you could have been in a better position? I mean, you didn't start on pole, you didn't lag out, so it's fine. Karma didn't come back and bite you in the ass. But do you think if we had safety car turned on when BF1 racer crashed, we could be looking at a different race right now?
Yeah, but you gotta go with what you get. So,
Well, tough shit.
Codemasters get...
I'm not
Yeah,
taking what I'm given, right? I'm debating about maybe retrying the safety car because this is bullshit. This race has been crap.
We're not retrying the safety car, Ryan. It won't work. Get it in your head.
Yeah, okay.
Codemasters have not done an update, so remember Monza with the ghost cars. Do you really want that around Monaco? Oh, no, Krog! Krog!
Krog's been very impatient.
He's got a double stack.
All three of them.
Michael, listen to this message that was in the live stream earlier. Every day, a Michael gets abused by commentators. Just £1 a month can spare Michael from this abuse.
Never, because I crashed just before the rain came, so you can abuse me whatever much you like.
No, we was complaining about your commentary skills, about how boring it is to watch sometimes.
It's right. It wasn't just us.
We never watched them. You never watch them, so you don't know, do you?
I do watch.
I do.
Thank you very much.
Oh, both Renaults
you
are
go.
coming at the same time. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? No.
Double stacking is what you're doing.
No. What is with this double stacking? Red Bull did it, and then Renault did it, and this is.
I do want to know, Michael, what is Ben's excuse for retiring on track?
What, in quali?
Yes.
No, in practice. Yes, the quali.
In quali. Yeah, he basically had to do something for his mum, which was urgent. That's what he told me.
Okay.
I believe him.
I guess. I can let it slide, I guess. Yeah, sure.
Jesus, that was brought back, Frog. He's not going to be happy at whatsoever. Look at him.
Where is he?
He's right behind his teammate. Which, by the way,
fourth.
have you two noticed on the lag by D-House? It's just been
Yes.
quite bad.
I'm not going to
It's been
lie.
horrific.
D-House and BF1 races lag has been horrific. Both of them
Yeah,
have been horrific.
that's why I pitted on lap 2, or the end of the first lap, because I was right behind D-House and he was teleporting backwards and forwards. And I thought, okay, let's just get out of the way, basically. I don't want to see him again.
But I'm getting to the stage though where they're both good drivers, they're both quick, but they both need to sort out their connections, otherwise we're going to have to take action with it.
They really do. They really, really do.
I mean, even if it means, one of them unfortunately leaving for the other, unfortunately that's what it's going to have to be, because them two racing at the same time on the same internet doesn't work. It's hard to watch. There was a point where House was in a battle, but I had to focus on a battle that was further down the field because it was just so hard to watch House race because of the lag.
Oh yeah, Q3 was a nightmare.
Oh yeah, I picked up on the fact that you didn't say that.
D-House smashed me out early in the race. It's one of the clips I sent Skyline. Penalty for him. I'll look at it later, dude. By the way, Michael, I do want to go through the penalties.
Weekend.
No, I want to go through it tonight because there's quite a bit to look at. I don't want to save it for the weekend.
I'm not doing it tonight.
Well, I don't want to do it always at the weekends because half the time when it comes to it, I forgot what the fuck's happened.
Oh, but I'm not doing it. I'm having as soon as it's finished, going off, having a bath, and going to sleep because I need to be up early tomorrow. So do what we gotta do.
You got any complaints if me and HLG look at it, and if me and HLG can't decide, we'll leave them clips for Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do what you gotta do, but just don't make any rash decisions, because the reason we put it on the weekend was because of rash.
Well, we've been chilled.
People
We've been
clear
taking
head.
the piss nearly the entire race. We've got nothing to be clear about.
Good.
I've literally been in Q3. It got a bit boring, so I decided to eat one half of my sandwich, and the race got a bit boring recently, so I decided to eat the other half of my sandwich. And then before you joined the party, I was asking Martin what his favourite pizza is. So how do you think the race has been, Michael?
Well, I'm annoyed at myself because I crashed. So
Michael, what's your favourite pizza?
why are we getting into this? It's
Because
race
there's
on.
nothing going on.
I mean, to be fair, there isn't. Pepperoni, always pepperoni. Anything with pepperoni on it, you got me.
Michael might actually smile.
What?
Nothing.
heard mumbles.
Nothing.
I heard mumbles.
Oh. When you watch back the stream, Michael, you have to watch to this point. We're gonna have to listen again. It's the way it works.
Anyway, drive of the day candidates. Drive of the day candidates.
The pit lane.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Elite Ryan, I think he's been in quite a bit, hasn't he? I think
Yeah,
Elite
Ryan,
Ryan.
yeah.
I'd actually give a shout out to Frantic, to be honest, because wasn't he like 13th at the end of that Model 2 because he got caught up and look where he is now.
He did have to pit quite early, yeah. And I think quite
Same
a
as
good
me.
recovery drive from him.
He's been quite.
Well, get a lag spike.
I mean, yeah, Fanti, yeah.
I don't know. Not a lot's happened to really.
Michael, someone said
Fine,
something
driver
in
today.
the in the live stream, and it makes me want to ask you, Michael, are you going to stop using your drivers?
Abusing my drivers.
I don't know.
Excuse me, but I think I'm a very good team owner, and if anyone
Optical
tells
G.
me, anyone
Optical
drives.
We're just
G's.
reading what it says in the chat.
Optical G said this. Michael might actually stop abusing his drivers. Optical G said that.
Abusing drivers, really? Really? Mid-season transfer is, it's open in about 2 weeks, Optical. I better watch it.
Optical.
But
That's
I like
mean.
my drivers.
Desert Eagles sticking up for you, Michael. Desert Eagles sticking up for you.
He's in a different team. I don't care about him.
Everyone
He's a
votes
rival.
Michael's now, and the commentator can read it out loud.
Oh dear.
Go on, lad. I've got an idea. Everyone in the live stream chat, put anything you want about the commentators abusing any one of us three, and we'll read it out loud. There you go, Michael. I'll just put a grave on top of all of our heads.
Should we wait till tomorrow? 2 laps to go. Go on, Bulltail.
Apparently, according to Optical G, he always has to do the work.
Oh!
What do you mean always? What do you mean always has to do the work? What?
Michael's a lazy team owner, boys and girls. Michael is officially lazy.
It's called having a life. But there's your comeback. It's called having a life. Lazy. Okay.
A joke. Michael's smiling.
It's just me, by the way. Is it really tipping it down? Is it heavy rain now? Back to
It's
the race,
quite
people.
heavy rain now, but there is no point pitting this close to the end of the race, I don't think. Just drag it out.
My nan's a 1960s cheese grater.
Apparently, Michael, you're Kimi Räikkönen in disguise.
Disguise. Yeah.
What, boring and doesn't talk very much?
Yes.
No offense.
Guess I can take that. I guess.
I'm saying that about Kimmy, not
Michael's just
you.
like, yeah, well,
Well, someone clearly thinks I'm Kimi Räikkönen in disguise. So everything
Where
you
is
say about
Brighton
Kimi
in
is
the
me.
league?
Then.
Hashtag getting relegated.
Where's Brighton in the league? Who said that?
Lukey.
Lukey, who do you support?
Lukey, I want to know, Lukey, who do you support? Come on, don't say Man United. If you say Man United, I'm done.
wait, has Frantic
You
lost all of his front wing, or am I seeing things?
Oh yeah, Fantic has lost it.
You're seeing
Yeah?
things. You're
No, he
seeing
has
things.
lost it. He has lost it.
For me, he hasn't.
Oh no, he's still got part of it. He's just got no end plates.
He says the last lap's going to be frantic. Look at it. It's absolutely chucking it down.
Aldershot Town FC.
Aldershot.
Aldershot Town FC. Who are Aldershot Town? Never heard of them before. I mean, what are they?
Never
Lukey,
heard
at least,
either.
Lukey, at least we're in the Premier League. At least we have a stadium. Which was a town
In
park.
the chat, they just turned and said, I actually like Skyline. He offered me a GP2 reserve seat. Go Skyline.
You're just buttering up people anyway, aren't you? So
Oh my god, Lukey's a Man United fan. Lukey, just let you know, mate, when the transfer window opens, mate, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to make you leave Mercedes, mate, sorry.
Okay, manager
And
that
you're
doesn't
not, and you're
smile.
not coming to Renault. I have to.
Boring football.
Coming
Oh!
over.
Oh, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. If you're a Man United fan, you won because of a lucky deflected goal against Brighton. What can you say?
Wait, why is
Frantic
Frantic spun it.
Frantic is backwards.
Frantic spun it.
Oh no!
I want
to
to
the
know
race.
how the
Yeah,
hell
he's
is
taken.
Craig... How,
But he was
Craig,
backwards.
Frantic's still in second.
Diaz has got
This
no
is
front wing.
madness. Oh god.
It's because it's full. Because it's chucking it down with rain. Everyone's struggling. Diaz has got no front wing. The Krog catch him. Bulltail's going to win, by the way.
Look at them fireworks going off in the background. That looks pretty. Well done, Bulltail.
Yeah, Bulltail.
Bulltail's won the race.
There we have
I got the
Butel
hiccups.
winning the race.
Excuse me.
Frantic
Also better.
home in second place. And House in third point.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'll say then, driver of the day probably has to be Frantic.
Hmm. This last lap is absolutely just open heavens.
It has.
I wonder they were
It has
struggling.
indeed.
Oh, House has just lost his
Have
front
we
wing.
come to a decision on driver of the day? Wait! Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, they crossed the line and House has lost his front wheel. Prog ran straight into the
Yeah.
back of him. Oh, the drama crossing the start-finish line. The drama.
That was a thing. But yeah, have we come to a decision on driver of the day?
Frantic?
Yeah, I was about to say maybe Frantic for that comeback job. There are a lot of cars now in the wall. I'm just pointing out.
Oh,
Ryan's now in the wall.
Oh my
I-
god. Look at that! I'm watching on the live stream. What the fuck, Lions? What the hell? See, you wanted crashes, guys. You wanted crashes in the live stream. Here they are. After the race, that's fucking
amazing. That was amazing.
I
Driver of the day
crashed.
should be the best
I
wipeout
missed all
slash
this.
crash. Best wipeout slash crash.
Right.
Ooh.
Right, I can't remember who was top three. Who was it? Butel, Bloomin...
Bulltail,
someone,
House and
Frantic.
Frantic.
That's
Yeah.
the ones. I need to invite them.
Well done for your
Hey.
professionalism, guys, as always. Who am I kidding?
People, mate.
You know what? You know
Come
what?
on, get
That's
him.
interesting. Michael, you ask the questions for third. I'll ask the questions for second. And HLG, you finish off the driver who finished first.
Can I just point out something?
No, you can't. Sorry.
Can I give a round of applause to IGN legends who got
Hello.
who got
Can't find
33
Butel on
seconds
my
of penalties and Craig who got 28?
Congratulations.
What? Where you
we
spun
saw that you were
out?
backwards. I can't find Butel on my list. Can someone invite him, please?
Wait, who?
Butel.
Auto. I've just gone on his profile card and just invite.
Yeah, I can't do that either, apparently. It's having a nice hit fit with me.
Migrating host. Apparently, people have just rage quit the lobby. And apparently the party's having a hissy fit. And the party's disconnected. And a minute, lads. Let me just sort out this. Hey, Georgie, can I have an invite, please? Technical difficulties. McDonald's Wi-Fi. Oh yeah. Martin's disconnected now as well. God damn it. Come on, Martin, connect, please, please, please. You know what? The live stream's having issues, unfortunately, so I haven't got all the drivers added on my friends list, so I'm just gonna have to end the live stream here without the driver podium thing. I do apologise for this. So tomorrow night is the GP2 Monaco, where you'll be able to see the likes of myself, HLG, Fast X Part Time, Bossman Racing. You'll probably be joined in commentary by Krog and Michael, maybe Vorsource and Michael. We don't know yet. We'll find out who's commentating tomorrow night. But it's been a pleasure being your commentating team for tonight. Unfortunately, HLG still can't connect to the party, so just from myself and behalf of everyone here at ATA, I'd like to thank you for tuning into the race tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have, even though it wasn't very known for overtaking. But yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye from everyone, and hope you have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you and goodbye.